Hey everyone, I'm Mine, and welcome to the 94th episode of the Wooker Podcast. I'm here as always with my co-host, Matthew.
Matthew.
We're here to talk about all things going on in the
And
LEGO world this week.
From now on, I think I'd like you to call me the Matthew.
The Matthew? Okay, the Matthew.
Thank you.
So we are filming this at a different time of day, so we both have natural lighting, and actually my camera looks a lot better like this too.
Not surprising.
Yeah.
Yeah, last time we did this, I only had natural lighting because we're in different time zones.
Yep. Yeah, why didn't I? Oh, because I was at home, wasn't I?
Yeah, you were in the basement.
Yeah. Anyway, we're here to talk about LEGO, but before we do, real quick shout out to every single YouTube member for helping support the channel, and a very extra special thank you to Pyro, Tier and above, who are Nicholas Miller, Tumbleweed, Craftmastr C, and Suntan. If you're the viewer want to become a YouTube member, go click that join button next to the subscribe button. Now let's get into the podcast.
I think this is the earliest we've ever filmed.
Yeah, this is, I think so.
Good mythical.
Well, no, there was the one time where we filmed, and we were like on a budget, and then something went wrong with the recording, so we refilmed the next morning. That was probably something similar.
Oh, okay, you're probably right.
We filmed Wednesday morning, but this is Tuesday morning.
Yeah.
My Republic Fighter Tank review went up.
I'll probably be watching that when I eat breakfast.
Yeah.
What do you think of that one?
I like it overall, but I definitely understand the criticisms with it.
Yeah.
The base of the thing, really nice. So the sides that are like big and flat that people criticized from the initial picture, they look better in person, but they're still not great.
Yeah.
Also, the troop carrying capacity was a little disappointing because it can only comfortably hold 2 troopers, and you can fit a third in there.
Huh.
But like the third one can't really sit down. You just sort of have to toss him in and it goes it up.
Okay.
So, yeah, I mean, I like it overall. It should not be $40, but I mean, it's 2022. Every set LEGO releases is not worth the price.
Yeah, I think that one will be a little more difficult for me to get 24 of.
Yeah.
So I don't know what I'm going to do about that, because I do want...
That being said, having 24 of that build would be kind of cool.
Yeah.
Like, just having them all lined up, like a battalion.
Yeah, it would be cool, actually.
That's a cooler build than the 501st Battle Pack, I think.
I agree. I think it would look better massed, like, as an army.
Yeah.
Just because it's a more, like, real-life-like tank than the 501st. I feel like that would look pretty coal.
Yeah. The Mace Windu figure is really, really good. The arm printing is, like, some of the best arm printing we've ever gotten, genuinely. I think it looks fantastic. And then the rest of it's the Republic gunship figure, so...
It's what?
It's the Republic gunship figure.
Yeah.
No, I realized something, too. They very easily could have not made this the Republic gunship figure, because the only thing new about the Republic gunship figure was the face print. The torso and legs had come in sets before.
No.
I'm pretty sure they had.
I don't think so.
I was looking at, like, past Mace Windus, and there was ones that were exactly the same, just with a different face print.
Huh. Interesting.
I'm gonna look it up right now to confirm, but they could have just given him the older face print in this set to make him still special to the...
Yeah, I kind of wish they would have done that.
Yeah, there's this one that appears in the 2018 Grievous Starfighter, which looks the same.
No, not Grievous Starfighter. It's a Grievous Speeder.
Oh, yeah, it just says General Grievous. Yeah, Grievous Speeder. Republic Gunship. Okay, no, you're right. Sorry, the one in the Republic Gunship has a little bit of sand on him.
Okay. Oh, really?
Yeah, which actually, I don't know if the... Oh, so he does remain exclusive.
Oh, I got...
Yeah, so I take it back. The gunship figure is still exclusive. The one in the set does not have the sand on him. But, okay, so there. I know LEGO Star Wars fans really like when their figures are battle damaged, so battle damage to Mace Windu stays exclusive to the Republic gunship.
Yeah, that's good. I'm excited about that set. I'm very, very excited about that set.
Yeah. Anyway, you want to get into the new stuff?
Yeah, let's get right into the new stuff.
All right, so we had LEGO Harry Potter sets revealed, and I am...
Sure did. We'll be looking at pictures for these.
Lego.com.
Lego.com, all right.
I've become less and less of a Harry Potter fan as time has gone on, like of the actual series, just because I've gotten older and also J.K. Rowling really upsets me. That being said, these sets are straight fire, and
agreed, completely.
I want a lot of them because they look really good.
I still buy LEGO Harry Potter because I think the sets look great, and I like the property enough to buy the sets.
Yeah. Also, the deal LEGO has is with WB, not with J.K. Rowling herself. So, like, yeah, she does probably get some of the money, but also
I would love the series so much more if it was not for J.K. Rowling.
Yeah. But it does bring comfort to know it's like LEGO. It's not LEGO making a deal with her, and they have publicly stated like, yeah, we don't like her.
Yeah, I agree.
But our deal's with WB, and I mean, like, should WB cut ties with her? Probably, but at that point, you got to be boycotting Batman and whatever else they own, like. So
smallest to biggest, or
yeah, we'll do smallest to biggest.
Okay.
So the small set is the Carriage and Thestrals, which is probably the worst set in my opinion.
It's still not a bad set. This is just probably the most playset-y set of this wave.
Yeah.
But like not playset-y, just like it's for kids. This is a kids set.
Yeah.
That being said, though, I think the new torso for Harry is really cool.
I didn't even notice that. Yeah, that's pretty sweet.
Luna's wacky looking, but she's always wacky looking. I think the carriage looks great.
Yeah. The baby Thestral is very cute.
Agreed. I'll probably get all of these sets, so I don't need to say, oh, I'm gonna get this set. Like, I definitely am gonna get these sets. This is not a day one for me, though.
This one, I'm not sure if I'll get. I might end up picking it up just because it's only $20 and it looks fine, but it's not one that's like a must-have for me.
Yeah, I mean, again, as I pretty much buy every Harry Potter set, and I like the animals and stuff in this one enough, and I like the exclusive Harry, so.
Yeah. Okay, next, we have the Hungarian Horntail.
This is probably my favorite set of the wave.
Really?
It's between this one and Grimmauld Place.
But see, this one, this looks really good. It's in the same line as the Owl and the Phoenix, but this one is actually still minifigure scale, which is cool.
Yeah, this is a playset, but also a display piece. This
is also a million times better than the last Hungarian Horntail we got.
Yeah, but also it's just a really good-looking dragon.
Yeah. See, I don't feel like I need this set, but the one thing I do love about it is that fire piece.
Which, oh yeah, with the purple fire.
Yeah, the purple transitioning into the orange. That's really, really cool.
Also, Harry is a really good minifigure in this. He's got...
Yeah, he has arm printing. That's crazy.
That new broom is really cool. I think it looks better than the one they've been using since...
Yeah, I guess they made it so that they can put a stud on the back.
Yeah, I think it's also... So you can put a stud on the back now, and the stick can be a different color than the...
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah.
That's kind of wacky to see because they have used the same broom piece for literally so long. But yeah, it's pretty good.
I think this set looks incredible. I like display pieces, so this one is probably a day one. Okay,
and this is what I mean. Like, sets don't have to be poorly priced in the year 2022. This is a licensed set that has 700 pieces for $50.
Yeah, it's really good.
And the minifigure has arm printing. This is $10 more than the Republic Fighter tank, and it has about 3 times the pieces.
That is so depressing. Moving on, though, some Hogwarts castle sets. Usually these are my favorite sets of the wave. They are really overshadowed by some of the other builds.
Aside from the smallest one, these are my least favorite sets of the wave, which is kind of surprising considering I really like this new Hogwarts line.
I do think they're still good. It's just...
And this also makes me really happy they're not leaning too heavily into the new Hogwarts line, because if all the sets were just this, it would get stale really quickly, but a few of these to go with the other stuff that we'll see soon, it's actually really nice.
We got 3, I think, the first wave, then 1 in January, and then 2 more. No, we got 4 the first wave, so that's 7. I mean...
Well, we got 4 in the US. Technically, the release was 3 in June, 1 in August.
Yeah. That's why I couldn't think of that one.
Yeah.
But starting with the courtyard and like tower, I like this a lot, and I think this will look really good. I'm really excited to just add these to my Hogwarts layout because the new system, with how modular it is, it's really fun to redesign and like just make your own system with it.
Yeah. It does look a little small for 50.
Yeah. Like, I feel like this
I,
should be 40.
yeah, I actually don't really like this set.
No?
Being completely honest. Like, it's cool to get more Hogwarts expansions, but, like, the main tower is the only really interesting part of this build. The two, like, sections off to the side kind of stink.
Oh, I like those, honestly.
Really? Yeah, I don't know. I wish there was a little bit more going on here.
Alright.
I could see myself picking it up if I ever want to expand my castle. Like, I think I like this more than the fluffy set, but...
Yeah, this is definitely better than the fluffy set.
And I think this would look better in the context of the entire castle, but on its own, I think it's fairly weak.
Agreed. I'm excited for it in context of the other sets, because I feel like this will look really good on, like, one of the higher levels.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
We're finally getting
next...
Harry, Ron, Hermione face prints, which is awesome.
What'd you say?
We're finally getting new, like, Harry, Ron, Hermione face prints, which they don't do that much.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Dang.
You can see how, like, if you zoom in, you can see how animated they look.
Oh, I love that scared face for Hermione. That's incredible.
Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
Alright, you want to move to the next one?
Oh, I hadn't even seen this scared face for Hermione. That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Good job, LEGO.
Good job, LEGO.
Yeah, moving on. Dumbledore's office. This set's really cool, I think.
Yeah, I agree. This one, I think, is significantly better.
Also, it has one of the things that I really wanted them to make in Hogwarts, and that is the library. Like, they finally have a library.
Yeah.
Where was this set when I was a kid, honestly? Like...
I mean, they did have a version of this, which is actually not that different from this one.
Yes, but I was also essentially an infant when that came out.
Well, maybe you should have bought it, Matthew.
Okay, baby.
It's called FOMO, okay?
You're right. But I think the library looks great. Dumbledore's office looks good. I think it's weird they used the little, like, Robin for Fox. I guess it's supposed to be like baby Fox, but it's still a little strange to me.
Well, I think it's the scene where, like, Harry's in the office and he's like, Professor, your bird looks sick, and then it immediately dies in front of him, and then he gets reborn. He's like, nah, he just does that.
You're probably right, but that's very funny.
Yeah, I like it a lot, honestly. It's cool. That's a cool variant to get in.
I love the new Filch and the new cat. They look really great.
Let's see.
It's nice to get Snape again in the set, because he's really not been super common.
No, he hasn't come in any sets. It's the first wave, I believe.
He came in the book. The book he came in.
Oh, he came in the first wave of the book and Golden Snape, but
yeah,
he's not as common as he should be.
No, he isn't. But I mean, it's okay.
This new professor with the hat too is really cool.
Yeah, that's Madam Pince. She's the librarian. I really like that we're getting her.
Is this Dumbledore the same as the one in the Phoenix?
I don't know. I don't have the Phoenix.
I think it might be.
Also, that face on Madam Pince, that's going right to Navani Kalin.
No, it's really good. Yeah, Harry Potter does, like, knock it out of the park with the minifigures, don't they?
Honestly, they knock it out of the park with sets this year, too. I mean...
Yeah, no, it's one of LEGO's best done themes, which...
It is. But that's okay, because it deserves it. Like, it works. It's good. I love it. So...
Yeah.
Like, the only thing I love about Harry Potter still is LEGO Harry Potter. Like...
Yeah.
That is the only reason I stay a fan of this franchise.
Yeah.
Also, this is my most nostalgic theme, honestly. Like, I have the most memories.
Because you grew up with it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, as a kid, this was the theme I was most excited for when it came back in 2010. Like, I have so many good memories of that, and it's just, like, LEGO Harry Potter every year when it comes out in the summer, like, brings me back to, like, a pretty, like, special place for myself. So, like mentally, I mean. So, that's one of the reasons I, like, still buy the sets and whatnot.
Yeah.
Moving on,
Shrieking Shack and the Whomping Willow.
This set is fantastic.
This is probably my favorite one.
Yeah?
Yeah, I really like this one. This is, I don't know if it's day one, because dropping 90 on Harry Potter day one is a lot for me, but yeah. I will get this set.
So, first of all, this set looks great. I can't wait to display it with the Hogsmeade from last year, because that was my favorite set of last year.
Yeah.
For Harry Potter, not of all the sets that came out in every theme, but just Harry Potter. But,
yeah.
So what do we got here? We got the house, which is really well done. Some decent interior, too.
I love the snow, like, dripping off of it.
Agreed. This will fit really well in with the rest of Hogsmeade, I think.
Yeah.
So the house looks great. Then we got this like little werewolf transformation station, and it has a full moon, and the moon looks like it will glow in the dark, and I love that.
Wait, where's that?
It's connected to the Whomping Willow.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're right. Yeah, that is the full moon.
Um.
That's pretty epic.
Then we've got a Whomping Willow, and I honestly think this one's probably done better than the one from 2018 because it actually whomps.
It actually whomps.
So that's pretty cool.
I've been waiting for it to whomp.
Yeah, and then minifigure selection is fantastic.
Yeah, and you get the animal forms of all the dudes.
Yeah.
I like the dog a lot.
Is that a new dog mold?
No, that's what's funny about it. It is the like most standard dog mold, just reprinted.
Well, it makes it like really kind of brings new life to it.
Yeah, no, in my opinion, it looks really goofy, but like in a good way. He just looks very fun.
I really like it.
Yeah.
Also, Werewolf Lupin is fantastic.
It's good. It does. I don't know. It does feel a little bit silly to me, and I like that because it's Lego. But like, I feel like it doesn't really match their current design standards for
that. I think it looks funny, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, right. No, I agree with you. Like, I would rather have this than a more realistic looking werewolf. But this, it does feel a little bit dated compared to some of the other stuff they have around. But in my opinion, that's a good thing.
Yeah. Also, just the new minifigure versions of all three of these characters look really good, I think. Glad we're getting a new Lupin. We've not gotten him in 4 years, so about time.
Yeah.
The set he comes in is still on shelves, but...
Oh, right. Yeah, the Hogwarts Express, which it might not be. So
yeah, we'll talk about that after we talk about the actual sets.
Yeah.
So, moving on. This is a set I wish I liked more.
The Ministry of Magic?
Yes.
I like this one.
I do think it looks really good. I just think the way they...
Actually, no, now I'm looking at... I liked it from initial pictures. Looking at it a little bit more, I guess it is very much a facade.
Yeah, but okay. So, while I wish it was more, I can't really complain because I have very little room nowadays, so this will be easy to display.
Yeah. Figure selection here is also fire.
Also, literally, like, every figure in this set is new.
Yeah.
So
That's crazy.
I don't even know who most of these characters are, if I'm being honest. So I'm going to have to read the box art. We've got Umbridge, cool to get her again, and an exclusive version of her. I think this is our third or fourth like exclusive figure of her, which is crazy.
Yeah.
I don't know who Yaxley is. I think he was like an Auror or something. I don't know who... What's his name?
I can't tell.
It's Pious Thickness. I wish that was a joke.
I need to look up. Is this character overweight in the movies? Because if J.K. Rowling named an overweight character Pious Thickness.
No.
No, he's not. Okay. That just feels like a J.K. Rowling overweight person name.
Apparently he was the Minister of Magic.
Maybe.
Then we've got Harry, Ron, Hermione, except they're like in their Polyjuice potion form, so they're just 3 people. Like they're just 3 people.
The Harry one kind of reminds me of the Chase figure from Harry Potter Series 1.
Agreed.
The Hermione one's pretty good. Another, like, old woman face is always good to get because it's so rare that we get that.
All 3 of these face prints are really good.
Yeah.
Then we got
Mary
Carmel.
Is that a new face print on her?
It might be. I can't tell. Whatever.
I think it is because I don't recognize that scared face on the box art, and that's kind of wild to think that like Captain Marvel and Princess Leia share a face despite being main characters of major franchises, but Mary Carmel gets a new face print.
Yeah. We got a new Arthur Weasley. I love that in this wave we get we get the entire Weasley family this wave. I like that a lot. And then another Dementor. So just really, really great figure selection here. And then the build is good. I like that like each room is a distinct place of the ministry. So if you look at the back of the box, we've got like the High Court, which is cool, Umbridge's office, a Flu Network place, I think one of these doesn't really have much interior. I think it's more for the exterior. Then we've got the like, I think that's Arthur's office, and then the like the I can't remember what it's called, but it's like the Hall of Prophecy, I think. So
Yeah.
lots of good stuff going on in here. And then we also have the telephone booth that acts as the entrance to the ministry and a
Oh,
statue.
also, look, Hermione's face print, her alternate face, she's like screaming. That's
Yeah, I
a
see
really
that.
good
It's really
expression.
good. Lots of great new female expressions.
But also, the most important part of the set that we're missing. Translate Blue Cat.
Yes, translate Wu Cat.
I need him. I need him immediately. I would say I'd buy him off Bricks and Pieces, but
Damn.
rest in peace, Bricks and Pieces. You're a real one.
Yeah. But yeah, that's really good.
No, I agree. I like the set a lot. Will I get it? We'll see. But
I of course will get it, but this is not a day one.
yeah, not a day one for me, but it's something I could see myself picking up, and I will get that Trans Blue Cat one way or another.
Yes.
And I might get it for the minifigures, honestly, because yeah, they're both the outfits and the face prints of all of them are fantastic.
Mm-hmm. I agree. Okay, moving on to my favorite set of the wave, and just one of, I think, the best looking Harry Potter sets ever. 12 Grimmauld Place.
12 Grimmauld Place.
This
Another cat, where the cat fans really eating this wave. We get 3 different cats in the sets.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. The Harry Potter cat. They're all Harry Potter. The janitor cat, the blue cat, and this cat.
I think this is Hermione's cat. Although, I don't know, because Hermione's not in the set.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Whatever. This set is awesome. Like, genuinely, I think this set is one of the coolest Harry Potter sets ever.
I think this is also something that could be modularified.
I completely agree, and I will do it.
It would have been cool if they actually made it modular in the first place, but
yeah.
Regardless, it's a very good set. It looks very pretty, and the interior is pretty epic.
Interior is pretty epic, and the way it... Oh, shoot, I'm sorry. So sorry.
Got too excited.
The way it transforms is incredible.
Yeah.
It actually does the transformation, which I did not think they'd be able to pull off at this scale.
Oh, wow, yeah, I'm looking at that now.
Like, the 2 buildings can actually completely cover the third one.
Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
But interior is really good, and then minifigure selection is fire.
Yeah, so we have everyone's favorite character, Kingsley Shacklebolt.
Yeah.
We're not going to comment on him too much.
It's a good figure.
It is a good figure. It's a good representation of that character. It's just, that character is, like, one of the nuggets of J.K. Rowling you really see in this series.
Yep.
Tonks, amazing.
That figure is great, and she has an alternate head and hair.
Yeah, which is very cool to see.
A Sirius that isn't Prisoner Sirius. This makes me so happy.
What's like? We're getting 3 Siriuses this wave.
Yeah.
That's pretty dang cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that torso and leg print is incredible.
It is.
Harry this is probably the most boring version of Harry.
Agreed, but it's fine. He's like it's cool to get. It's fine to get him. Like
good version of Ron.
This
torso,
is an exclusive Ron as well.
Yeah, the torso is really nice.
Yeah.
Molly Weasley's torso is kind of insane, but I like it.
Yeah, really goofy. It looks like something from the Beatles set.
Yeah, there's a lot going on there, but it's good. The twins, cool to get them again.
I like getting them again because they have only come in one set before in the CMF. So
yeah. And then we got a little freak, a little goblin.
It's a goblin.
What's his name?
Creature.
Creature. Is his name really Creature?
Yes.
Bruh.
He is.
Oh yeah, it is.
I will say, a little disappointed that once again we don't get Jenny in a single set.
Yeah.
LEGO really...
when they're giving, like, everybody in their mom a new face for in this wave, she really could have used one and not just reused Claire from Jurassic World.
Yeah, because that face does not work.
Yeah. That's a little disappointing, but it is weird how, like, Percy is more common than Ginny.
Huh?
Percy.
No.
No, he's only come in one set?
He's not even coming in a set. He comes in, like, a book, and I don't even...
Wait, who's who's the brother that comes in the set we just looked at?
Oh, that's the dad.
Oh, that's the dad?
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sorry. They all look the same.
And the dad is just as common as Ginny, technically. In fact,
that's still weird though, right?
It's
like
technically less common because she's come in sets as a kid as well.
That's still weird though. Like
that, there's even a question.
Yeah.
Speaking of the book with Percy, when does that come out?
I have no idea.
I'm looking that up.
I didn't even know there was a book with him. Why does Ron have so many siblings? My God. Yeah, anyway, that's the Harry Potter sets. I don't know what... Shrieking Shack's the only one that I feel like I'm going to definitely get at some point, but I could see myself picking up more of them depending on how things go.
Grimald Place and the Dragon are probably like my day one sets.
Yeah. I don't know if any are actually going to be day one for me. It depends on my financial situation and whatnot when these actually come out.
They come out in like a random point in June. So
yeah, another mid-month release, which means they'll be available on the 1st. Because what we learned is stores do not know how to do mid-month releases. So
yeah, except a lot of the stuff going on right now is street dated.
A lot of it is, but a lot of it isn't. Like, I don't know, Just Too Good somehow managed to get Lightyear and Muppets in hand.
From eBay.
From eBay?
Yes. He found them at Target, but they were street dated, so he buys them on eBay.
Oh, okay. And then the people on eBay are probably just stealing them.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
It's still Target's fault, because like people can't steal them if you don't put them out, but...
Well, they're either stealing them or they're coming from independent retailers that aren't following street dates, like Learning Express and things like that.
Another thing I've seen people say is like people will grab the Muppets and then grab one Series 22 and just scan Series 22 over and over again and put the Muppets in their bag, and they get out without issue. Is that allowed? No. Do people do it? Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's another way people can get out with it. But yeah, I think that Muppets isn't even a mid-month release, but I think, my opinion, if they want to do mid-month releases and also not have them get out stupid early, they should have it LEGO store exclusive for that 2-week period. Well, just tell the stores, yeah, this is May 1st, but then LEGO stores get it April 17th.
My LEGO store guy was telling me they might be delayed all till May 1st.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
He was like, he's not sure, but they were like his manager and stuff were mentioning that they might all get delayed.
Yeah, that's really funny. But yeah, these are mid-month releases, June 19th for all the Harry Potter sets, but cool that it's not August 1st for the US. That being said, is it August 1st outside of the US?
No, it's June 1st outside of the US.
Sorry, yeah, that's what I meant. June 1st, yeah. So we are still getting it late, but at least it's only 3 weeks late and not 2 months late.
My guess also is it will be LEGO Store and Target exclusive for the month and a half until August 1st.
Probably.
That's usually what happens. But regardless, I'm very excited for these sets.
In other LEGO news, LEGO Metaverse...
We should stick with Harry Potter because there's the one Harry Potter news, and then.
Oh yeah. There's a. You could talk about this. I don't have much to say about it.
I want to just mention it.
Yeah.
So we now have. Let me find who's the source.
I know. Ash and Flash made a video on it, so like it is like it's LEGO Fulcrum.
All right, so it's gonna be I think approximately $470, and it is a direct-to-consumer Hogwarts Express and King's Cross station.
Yeah.
That is interesting. I don't know how that's going to be that much money, but okay.
Unless they do the entire train, which would be wild.
So I was thinking they're either going to do the entire train or make it a lot, like, maybe make it, like, 2 studs wider and give it a lot more interior than they have in the past.
Yeah, but even, like, 2 studs wider doesn't jump it up from 80 to 470, like...
Yeah, I feel like it's probably going to have a lot of cars, and the train station might be really substantial.
Yeah, a lot of room at the train station. I've seen some people suggest, too, that maybe they could include, like, the epilogue figures as, like, the exclusives.
Yeah, I've seen that mentioned.
Which would be cool.
I agree. Something else that it could include is maybe if they're going this route, it will include some of Hogsmeade train station as well.
Yeah.
I don't know, but I think it is strange that this will be that, like, this will be more expensive than Diagon Alley, and Diagon Alley is huge. So.
Yeah. Yeah, this will be up there for most expensive LEGO sets of all time, so.
Yeah, so I'm really not sure how this is going to work. My other fear is that this will just be overpriced. Like,
it is 2022.
Like it could be that expensive because it's a $300 set and it's just priced really high.
Yeah.
Or it could be what neither of us are thinking, and it could just be a like direct D2C, like in the style of Star Wars UCS sets, where it is just not in minifigure scale and it's just a really big Hogwarts Express.
I mean, maybe, but I feel like they would not do that because Harry Potter fans would hate that, and train fans would hate that.
Yeah.
And, like, train fans are a very big audience. Train fans are honestly probably why the Hogwarts Express is still on shelves.
Probably.
Because, like, there is a whole subset of LEGO train fans who never get fed. They're so hungry and they never get fed by LEGO.
I don't like the way you said that.
Well, you know how you say, like, yeah, like, LEGO Harry Potter fans are eating well with this wave. LEGO train fans are not eating well ever. Like, they're like, LEGO, please give us good trains. We want to make trains. And LEGO's like, we'll give you one train track a year.
But something, what I think that this will most likely be is I could see it being like 6 or 7 cars and just like maybe one scene from every movie. That would be kind of cool.
That would be cool.
I could see
they could throw the blue car in here again.
Yeah, I could see this coming with the blue car. I feel like the train station might be really fleshed out.
Actually, imagine they put the blue car in here in Speed Champion style.
That would make this set a day one. You know me, Sean.
You love your Speed Champions.
I sure do.
Um,
Yeah, I'm really curious to see more info about this because this has it is a weird one, but it has potential.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I'm confident it'll probably be pretty good, but well, is there any chance I ever get it? No.
There is a chance I get it.
Actually, there is a chance I get it, and the only chance I get it is if I get an email from LEGO saying, "Hey, do you want this set?" And I'm like, "Yeah, that's the chance I get it."
I hope that doesn't happen because then I can't get it from LAN.
Honestly, unless like we had pictures at that point, I'm like, I want this set. I would send it to you because
Yeah.
I don't have room for a $470 set. I'm not the world's biggest Harry Potter fan. You will enjoy it a heck of a lot more than I would. The only thing is, would you have room to film a review of a $470 set?
I would. My dad has a green screen and a backdrop, so like,
Okay.
I have the equipment for it. I would just, it would be an ordeal, but I can make it work.
Okay. So yeah, if we would talk about that if that happened, but I doubt that's gonna happen.
Yeah, I have a feeling you probably won't get the review offer for that.
Probably not. I'm not. We told them the themes we like. Harry Potter. Harry Potter was on my list, but it was like number 12 on my list. So
yeah.
Yeah.
Moving on. What else do we got?
Moving on. What else do we got?
I got
games. What do you have? Oh, yeah, I forgot that came out.
I love this guy so much.
How's the set, like, in overall?
It's a very good minifigure set.
That's good to hear.
I love it's so good. This is so good.
Yeah, the core looks really nice.
I know we've gotten him before, but, like, this one...
Not a good version. Like, we got him in, like, casual clothes.
I think this one is significantly better.
And
I'll
probably pick that up at some point, because I don't have Valkyrie.
I like getting... I didn't either. I like getting Meek as the, like, little robot.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll probably go to the LEGO store. I don't know when I'm going, but whenever I go to LEGO Store next, I'll pick that up with whatever else I get.
Are you going for any of the like stuff coming out soon?
So the only... What can I say? There's not a lot coming out that I will not already be getting. The main thing I want is the Jurassic World Atrociraptor set, but I don't know if I have the time nor want to drive all the way to the LEGO store for a $20 set.
Well, you could wait till mid-May. I know...
Goat Boat's coming out mid-May, which I do not have.
No, that one's coming out April.
Oh, sorry, yes, mid-May. What's mid-May?
Mid-May is, I don't know.
Oh, right, yes, that's mid-May. That's right, yeah. Yeah, I might wait that long. I feel like I'll probably be at the LEGO store before too far into my summer break, but yeah, we'll see. Well, yeah, if I don't have it by mid-May, I'll definitely get it in mid-May.
Okay.
Yeah. Anyway, Epic Games.
Epic Games. Epic.
Waking up to this was simultaneously the most exciting and the highest level of disappointment I've ever had in my entire life.
We don't know that it doesn't mean LEGO Fortnite at some point.
At some point, but man, I thought it was being announced. I opened up my feed and I get an email from LEGO because we get press releases, but they didn't give us this one early. We just got the press release at the same time the world did. So I got this email and it's like, under embargo, LEGO X Fortnite. Sorry, LEGO X Epic Games. I'm like, oh my god, is it happening? And it's like, we are trying to create spaces for kids to play in the metaverse. And I'm like, oh. LEGO.
I think it might happen though. I think it could happen.
It could. Also, LEGO now owns a portion of Epic Games, which is kind of wacky.
Yeah.
Or not, to be more specific, not LEGO themselves. Apparently, LEGO has a parent company, which I did not know about.
Parent company. It's the investment company owned by, or like, that works for the Christensen family.
Right, who are the people who created LEGO. So it's technically, like, from a legal standpoint, the company LEGO does not own a portion of the company Epic Games, but it's the people behind LEGO own a portion of Epic Games now.
Yes.
Which is kind of funny.
We might see a LEGO Fortnite skin.
Bro, could you imagine Ninjago Fortnite skins?
That would be incredible.
Imagine if Lloyd Ninjago could fight Rick from Rick and Morty. And something else wacky to think about is that LEGO invested the same amount that Sony did, and Sony just feels like such a massive company in comparison, but like no, they both have equal stake in Epic Games, which is like kind of wacky.
Good for LEGO. I hope.
But the actual thing that they announced, like the whole metaverse aspect, I literally could not care less.
I know, metaverse is... The press release was all buzzwords and really annoying.
I'm still convinced the metaverse is never gonna exist. Like,
it does technically exist.
It does, but it's just like crappy VR chat. That's what the metaverse is. But like both, I also know Epic's metaverse is different than Facebook's metaverse, and I've seen some people like, oh, it's not the crazy crypto metaverse. I don't care if it's related to crypto. It's just stupid. That's my point. Like, can we just call it VR? Like, VR is cool. Metaverse, not so cool. And this, like, idea that, like, oh, one day our meetings are gonna go all digital, and you're like, no.
There's still a $400 paywall to do this stuff.
That's the one thing. Number 2, internet connection. Number 3, I'm sorry, there's never going to be a world where it's more convenient to strap yourself into a VR device than to just go on my phone and check Facebook.
Yeah.
Right? Like, I'm not going to use social media in the metaverse. It's just going to be... And I've seen, like, some people like, oh, grocery stores are going to be in the metaverse. You can just go shopping. They have that. It's called Amazon, and it's way more convenient than walking through digital shelves.
Yeah.
Like... VR games are cool. I do think VR games are cool, but like
it's in the same way that video games are cool. They're not for life. Like get a real job.
I don't know. Framing it like this is weird.
Get a real job, basically.
So
basically, these millennials are ruining our country. Get a real job. Buy a
So true. So true. So I feel like the metaverse is going to be is some crappy new LEGO theme that's technology integrated that dies in a year, because it's a long trend of that happening.
There sure is a long trend of that happening. Not Mario though.
Not Mario though. That's a good technology integrated theme.
It is.
But even still, that being said, the actual technology and like the phone integration is the worst part of LEGO Mario.
Oh, it's so bad.
Like the technology in the toy itself, great, but the fact that, like, updating on your phone, the instructions on your phone. I know the phone has other capabilities, but like no one uses them because it is the worst part of LEGO Mario.
Yeah.
You want to talk about this gift for purchase?
Yeah.
It's called Children's Amusement Park. It's on Brixset if you want to pull it up. We got 2 kids, a monkey on a swing.
Is there an actual monkey figure in this, or is it just the big?
No, it's a build of a monkey.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think so.
I like this. This is cute.
Yeah, it's fun. I like this.
It's not one that I'm going to go out of my way to get, but like if I'm buying stuff around that time anyway, I would maybe buy something extra to go over the limit for it.
Agreed.
Yellow frog, cute. Yeah, pretty good.
I like it.
It seems like a lot of fun. I like the slam game because it looks like that actually works.
Agreed. This set passes the vibe check.
Is that swing piece new, by the way? I don't recognize the parts used on that.
The swing piece. I already clicked off of it 1 second.
Like even the parts holding it up look weird to me. Actually, no, that's just a brick with the technical on it, but
the pieces holding it up, I don't know if I recognize.
No, I think that's just the yellow bits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't recognize those.
Huh.
I could see them being like a 4+ thing that I've never seen before, though.
Yeah, that's most likely what it is, because I doubt they're introducing new parts in this, but...
Viewers, let us know in the comments if this is a new part or not.
Yep, and criticize us for not knowing.
Yeah. And even if you don't know, let us know in the comments if you don't know.
Yeah. Alright, what else do we got?
I think that's it for news. Anyway, to sum up the Epic Games thing, LEGO Fortnite, please. Even if you don't like Fortnite, gotta admit, that would give us some incredible minifigures. So
yes. It would be like...
everyone should support LEGO Fortnite, even if you're not a Fortnite fan.
Yeah.
But that's about it for news. Now let's go to the viewers' questions. And by viewer questions, I mean members' questions. Which minifigure would you make the mascot of the LEGO group?
Llama. L-L-A-M-A.
That was my first thought, too. Not because it's good, but just because it like, perfectly encapsulates their slightly out-of-touchness with their audience nowadays.
Yeah.
I
would say, LEGO's mascot should be, Phase 2 Commander Cody. Because then we'd actually get a minifigure of it.
No, we wouldn't. Remember when their mascot was Max and we didn't get a minifigure of him for years?
Yeah, that's a good point.
LEGO is weird with like what they make us. So why didn't we have a Clutch Powers minifigure time with that movie?
I don't know.
Why did we not get one until 2019 when he came to Ninjago?
I don't know. And then it's not even like the same figure.
No.
Okay, but here's the other thing. You could make that figure back then.
Clutch Powers?
Yeah, it was just the Indiana Jones torso.
Oh, was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Anyway, I speaking of LEGO like being slightly out of touch, like they're not like super like there's companies that are super out of touch. LEGO's like half there, but there's just like an air of like awkwardness where it's like it doesn't feel like their brand personality is not personality. It feels like a like board of directors trying to create a personality.
Yes,
like recently they've been trying to do memes on Twitter, but they're all just like slightly off.
When the LEGO set comes out,
well, they did one recently, which I personally found very funny. It was like, it's always WDD and never what are you building? Okay, which number one meme from a few years ago, but whatever. Okay,
yeah.
let's analyze the meme. So, it's WDD is WYD. I don't know why I said DD. WYD. WYD is what you doing. Okay. So what you're doing, it should be to fit in with the meme. And this is my meme analysis, by the way. This is the meme analysis of the episode. Let me know in the comments you want more meme analysis in future episodes.
I want more meme analysis.
So, if you're going to do the meme format correctly, if it's what you're doing, it should be what you building. But then instead they said, what are you building? Which sounds like a minor thing, but it does it does disrupt the flow a little bit, right?
Yeah.
It's always it's always what you're doing, never what are you building. Right? And then also they ended that their punctuation, they ended it with, what are you building, question mark, close quote, period, emoji. So that was 4 bits of punctuation, all right back to back to back. And I tweeted about this, and people in the comments were like, well, it's technically grammatically correct. You're right, it is technically grammatically correct. However, it's a tweet. And if you want to seem personable, you should not end your thing with question mark, quotation, period, emoji. Like, just chop off the period for sure, and maybe even the question mark. That's my meme analysis for the episode, and that's like there's a semblance of a meme in there that could get a giggle out of people, but instead I get like maybe like Millennial in their 30s who like just sort of discovered memes on Facebook and is trying to fit in.
Well, no, millennials always knew memes, and they started memes, except they didn't evolve memes.
No, I mean, millennials kind of started, but there's like an older generation of millennials that are like meme culture is kind of new to them. And I mean, that's probably who is running the LEGO social media. With peace and love to the person running LEGO social media. I'm not trying to throw hate. I'm just trying. This is my honest opinion of how LEGO could seem a little more real on their social media presence.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know in the comments if you guys want more meme analysis. It could become a recurring segment. That would actually be kind of funny if every week we look at the latest meme LEGO was posted.
That actually probably would be funny.
Alright, most useless / didn't need to happen minifigure series.
I know the answer to this and I can't think of it.
The costume series is my opinion.
What?
The costume series?
Oh, I thought you were talking about Halloween series.
No, the Halloween series was awesome. No, the series 20 I think it was where...
Yeah, I agree. Costume series kind of suck. But,
where it was just like all minifigure costumes. There was a few, there's like one or two good ones, but like the costume suits are the worst part of every minifigure series.
Batman movie series 2.
Oh yeah, that one did not need to happen. For sure. There was some good figures in there, but it was that series did not need to happen.
It was a waste of a series though.
Yeah, that is, I guess that is the answer. Because there's nothing worse than that one. There's some I'd argue like we're not the best. Like Harry Potter 2 was good, but like I feel like they very easily it was good enough, but like they definitely felt like they were stretching it a little bit with some of those figures, and most of them ended up being reprinted in sets anyway.
Yeah.
Not the exact variants, but the characters.
I don't really think we'll get another Harry Potter CMF wave.
Simpsons 2, I think needed to happen, but they did it wrong.
Agreed.
Like, I agree there was not enough Simpsons characters in Series 1, but Series 2 did not add the right characters. To this day, I still don't know why we don't have Professor Skinner, but we do have Mole Man and Professor Fink.
I don't want...
Sorry, Principal Skinner. I don't know why I said Principal Skinner, but we do have Fink and Mole Man. We also don't have Carl or Lenny, which is, like, key.
Yeah, I don't know.
Those ones don't make any sense. So, I know you're not a Simpsons fan, but I assume the reason we didn't get them is because they're Homer's friends that he hangs out with at the bar. But also, they hang out with him outside the bar.
Well, no, they can't include alcohol unless Thor's drinking it.
Right, but they can't. But even if we say they can't include alcohol, like there's Barney, who like his entire character is that he's drunk. But Lenny and Carl, they just drink together sometimes. If they're not including them, they shouldn't include Homer because, in fact, Homer's shown drinking way more than Lenny or Carl is.
Yeah.
So they're also just like Homer's coworkers. They're all working at the power plant together. So.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I kind of miss LEGO Simpsons though. I love the really weird molded heads. I'm very excited for the Muppet CMF coming soon.
Yeah.
We can mention that because LEGO's teased it now.
Yeah. But yeah, yeah. Yeah, I think Batman movie 2 is the definitive answer. Especially because we got a DC series later on.
Yeah, I think the DC series was better than Batman, so.
And now we're gonna, and also so many numbered minifigure series probably, but I don't know all of them off the top of my head.
And honestly,
there's a lot of them that are bad.
I usually like those for what they are.
There's been some bad ones though. But you know what? That's gonna be the end of the episode because I have class to get to. We filmed this in the morning, and I have a class in 30 minutes.
Yeah.
Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed, press that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new. Leave a comment, tell me what you thought of this entire podcast. I've got tape on my finger because I like fidgeting with things when I'm talking. Thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you in the next one.
I've been playing with the Stormtrooper with 2 right feet.
Bye-bye.
Look, his feet are wrong.
Wait, why does he have 2 right feet?
They put the wrong foot on.
Is that like a universal issue or just with yours?
It's just with mine.